Hey y'all, it's me coming on strong. Got my hair did. Hope you noticed. It looks nice and lovely. Um, I'm doing a little intro to this video because yesterday Father God asked me to chime in and channel a message for him, and it was very profound. At least I thought so. And I didn't get to finish Mother God's message the last time. There was two more parts after the Danube situation, and it was when money has no worth. That's one of the other things before the big cataclysm hits. And the other one was for a specific person. I guess this person would know who they are. But it was, if she was always right, if you were never wrong. It's an innuendo. It'll make sense if you're the one that needs to hear it. But what I will say is that I'm putting this video. I didn't mean to put it up, but I think it's a profound message, so I'm going to put it. And what's really interesting is at the end, I was channeling a language that I am familiar with, that I've known since I was young, but I've never known what language it is. And way back at the beginning of this channel, or like 4 years ago or 3 years ago, I downloaded a message in this language and I wrote it down and I said it out loud. But the funny thing is that yesterday I finally got the pieces of the puzzle that I never knew what language it was. So what I did yesterday was, at the end, you'll hear me speaking some different tongue, okay? And I took the words and I wrote them down, because if you try to put a video into ChatGPT, it doesn't work. You need to know what the language is in order to find out what it is. So what I did was I wrote it down, and I then proceeded to put it into ChatGPT, and I asked, I go, can I finally know what this language is? Because I can speak it. I can retort in it. I don't know exactly what I'm saying at the moment. But the funny thing is that when I wrote all the words down and I put it into ChatGPT, it came out and it gave a beautiful paragraph. So everything I said was the legit words in this language, and it is a dead language, which is even cooler. So what I'm going to do is show you guys the video. But my little happenstance is that I'm going to go back in that old video. I'm going to go find the script that I wrote all that time back. And I'm going to go to the professor here in Toronto that studies this dead language. And I'm going to ask him what his thoughts are on this language. And I'll just put what the words mean. I won't necessarily have to tell you the language unless you ask to know. But let's just put it this way. I feel like I'm finally getting the answer to something that I haven't known for like 20 years. So it's really cool. But the time is coming, my friends. That's all I can say. And I hope this message finds you well. I know it's a little shaky because I'm holding it and I just played baseball, so my arms are a little rattled. But yeah, so the last two messages Mother God had 3 years ago are, when money has no worth. And then an added message was for, I guess, my twin flame, was, I was always right if you were never wrong. And I will say this, Mr. Twin, I've always loved you. I have mad love for you. I do feel bad because, there's points in time that you just got to be honest with yourself. And I've known of our connections for many years. Ergo why I tried to, connect. And I don't think I've been wrong about anything. My intuition tells me that I am correct about some things. Not all things, but some things. And realistically, if you are going through everything I believe you are, I am an open channel, and I'm here to listen. Put it that way. But aside from that, please listen to this message. It's very profound. For all of those who believe in Father God, this is for you. And as for the tongue I'm speaking, if any of you can guess it, but I highly doubt it, It is a dead language, not spoken anymore. But yeah, peace. That of which sees all, sees many, and that of which sees many, sees none. The fortification of each soul has begun. Fortifying takes time in purification. Many rough edges must be melted and remolded so that impurities may be found and expelled. The hearts that I feel or felt impure were impure for purpose, so that when they were refortified would be stronger than those that have cradled their hearts and not taken any fault or any whim, or have not run with fearlessness in their heart. Fearlessness of the heart is for those that are one with me, the Father. Many of you reach for me, and I grab all of your hands and pull you up. And once you have been brought up, you say, "Is this all there is?" Some of you are grateful in nature, and with your impureness are forged, melted, and repurified. This message comes today because the soul that sits in front of you has been waiting a long time. She does not ask for many things, nor does she ever contradict what I ask. She just does. She stumbles with her words sometimes because she is scared. Not scared of me, but scared of what she must face. Many of you must face hard things and are scared as well. She is among many who see nothing. That is not a bad place to be. Those that see nothing at least have taken away the impurity of knowing that they know not. The arrogance has been washed away, and that impurity is sound. They understand that all must be as it is, and don't question what is to be. The faithful of my children sit quietly with their arms open, waiting for the direction of my speech. They do not act, they don't put feet in front of what is not to be said or done. They solely wait. This is the true act of one who knows. One who knows that all steps are guided in our union of all. Knowing that time is seen as an instrument, but also carries great magnitude. Sheer needle pointing to an affixed moment where one can feel, see, and understand all things that need to be understood. This cannot be forced. This cannot be changed or even created without the one and all All of these moments in this affixed time are guided, and the guiding is for those who intently listen. Those who intently listen know that my daughter speaks truth. She has been one of the patients waiting for her time, guided by the long stretches of loneliness, yet never lonely, and also of knowing nothing, which to some would seem as being lost, but to those that listen, they know that that is just a state in which they need to sit in and await. Not everything is explained, because explanation gives forth to premeditation, and premeditation gives to thoughts. Thoughts can be corrupted by the enemy. Guidance is just. Guidance is sound. Guidance is not maneuvered. It only is. So for one to wait solely for guidance is to rectify and acknowledge those who have truly dissolved all of that of which matter has made, in terms of what one would say is ego, because those jagged edges have been repurposed, refortified, and smoothed. They do no longer clip or tear any skin or tear into anything that is of any consequence. The smoothness that the heart brings is one of true valor and understanding. This message she brings is for those that need to hear it, who have been in the quiet, been in the calm, been in the place of non-understanding and not seeing, but yet understand. This call out is to rise in the ears of those that have been awaiting this message. Your moment is coming, not at an affixed time of awareness, but in a guided moment of elevation, bringing forth the refortified soul and heart to a place that is supremely ready to receive it. And with that mixture comes brilliance. Brilliance can only be found by one who chooses only to be made brilliant and does not wonder how the brilliance occurs. Your souls will be saved from much of what is to come. Her channelings have always been honest and in the direction of the moment of existence that it always is and will be. She does not outreach to be heard, and I have placed her in this cradle to be loved and understood by those who need to. And that is enough for her. And because of this devotion to herself and to our union, she will be made purified in the all, so that she will have recognition for oneself to see all that was made for her. Little do they know who she has always been, who she will always be. And in loving her has helped purify you all. I speak this now, as it is understood when it needs to be. I let her go back to this place again. I let her awake once more, so that she may stand still and receive the guidance once again. Anneli untuluke ker unsunturu siwat imkarike seti umpururutu tiker arakora tira ke undulu sunu Ayetemwad Urum